Hi everyone, I'm Laurencio, and in this video I'm going to talk about all Dragon Ball Z games for the Sony PSP. For the first two games, Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai and Shin Budokai 2 Another Road, I'm going to talk in general about them first, as they have similarities in gameplay, and then get to what makes each one unique. Okay, so the two are fighting games. The camera makes the fighting go in a 2D fashion, but even if you fight like this, you will still rotate around the map in 3D. Also, the fights are epic. Characters, except for Android 18 and Janemba, all have transformation forms, and Super Saiyans like Goku or Vegeta have a lot of forms. For example, Goku can go from base form to Kaioken to Super Saiyan 1 to Super Saiyan 2 and up to Super Saiyan 3. The game formula in both games, in what the story mode is concerned, involves a story element at the beginning and at the end of a stage, and in rest there are only fights. The game is a long succession of fights with story elements in between. And I have to say that the game formula works out like a charm. It gets you hooked, because the story is good, in both of them, and the fighting is even great. Aside from just punching and kicking, you can also use ki attacks, and if you charge your ki enough, you can transform into a greater form. And aside of the story mode called Dragon Road, you get other modes like time trial or survival, which all involve the same thing, fighting. But the fighting is very good in this game. In the first game you get 18 playable characters and 7 locations, and in the second one you get 24 playable characters and 10 locations to fight in. And the fighting system feels a little better, even if it's almost the same. And also, after you've finished the awesome stories in both of them, you can play ad hoc matches with your friends, as the games both have this feature too. Dragon Ball Evolution gets a lot of hate, but I think that it gets the hate mostly because of the movie, and that it's not the classic Dragon Ball we grew up with. But as a tie-in movie game, it's an okay game. Not outstanding, but not that bad either, considering it's a tie-in game, and tie-ins are usually bad. You get 10 characters to choose from, but no Super Saiyan transformation moves, or significant ki attacks, or epic battles like in the previous ones. You just punch and kick, and some characters like Goku can do Kamehamehas, and that's about it. The moves are pretty scarce. And even the characters are scarce. They are only 10. The story is too long and uninteresting to be this long, and the music is pretty bad too in the game. It's an average fighter, but as a Dragon Ball game, it drags the name to the trash bin, and that is something really bad. They shouldn't have come up with the idea. Dragon Ball should always be awesome. And the last one in this list is amazing. Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Tag Team is epic. It has 3D battles on a PSP, and the controls work out well. The integration of 3D battles on PSP shocked me as a kid. And the graphics, just look at the graphics. This is some PS2 quality stuff on a PSP. You can pull off the same stuff as in Shin Budokai, but this time in 3D. And since the title contains tag team in it, you'll fight in teams. Okay, you can have one-on-one battles too, or 1-on-2, or well, the whole combination up to 4. And these 3D battles make the game an epic one. I mean, when you see how hazardous some battles can become when you punch someone, then go help your teammate, then fight in 4, then split into 2-on-2 or 1-on-2, the battles can become exhilarating. And not only that, the battles are way more epic than in the first two games, but you get way more content too. You get 70 playable characters to choose from, and most of them can transform like just like in the previous ones in Shin Budokai. For example, Goku has again 4 stages of awesome, and you get 10 big battle stages. Oh, and this is the first and only Tenkaichi game where characters formed by the fusion dance can defuse. So in conclusion, I recommend you all Dragon Ball Z games made after the anime, both Shin Budokai and Tenkaichi Tag Team. They are awesome. Okay, so this was the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want to follow me on Twitch, Instagram or Discord, I'll have the links to those in the video description. Also, if you want to see another video of mine, just wait till I stop talking and there will be thumbnails of other videos I've made. Thanks for watching.